Hey, yo, well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. Hey, well, as you can see, I have something that I want to discuss that I think is very important for a lot of us to discuss. But I want to say thank you for those tuning in to me. Thank you for tuning in. If you're the first time tuning in, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And if you've been consistently tuning in, I thank you so much as well. Man, there's so much things out there, ladies and gentlemen, that can get you angry. So many things out there that can just get you so upset. You know, you're talking about road rage and people driving and that you're driving maybe and they honking the horn and you're trying to drive to work and then you're trying to drive to get to your destination and they're driving fast behind you and you're honking their horn and then when they pass you they cut you off and then they give you the finger. Things like those things can get you angry, but it don't bother me. But I know some people that it just gets you so upset. Those things, certain things that people do get you upset. And I know it's not easy. Controlling anger is not an easy thing. Or let's say, for example, have you ever, let me leave a comment. If you ever paid a bill, and when you pay your bill online, the company said they didn't receive your bill. Now, you know it's a lot of money, like $200 for the water bill, for example. And you paid that, you paid that water bill, and all of a sudden now they say they didn't get the water bill. Now you know you paid it, you have it on record, now they say they didn't get it. Those things push a button. You want to argue, you want to bite somebody's head off. Why? That gets you angry, because you know you ask your hard-earned money. Money is not easy to come by. Hard-earned money. Or for example, people just, for example, there's a story. There's a story I want to share. Quick story I want to share that I heard earlier today. About this young man that's facing 3 life sentences. This is what you call about making anger get the best of you. He gets mad at the baby mother. He pull out a gun, wind up shooting her in the arm. I think she survived. Wind up shooting the arm, but he kept on shooting in the place where we staying with the baby mother, and he wound up shooting his baby girl. But you see what the reason why I have these handcuffs up here? Because when you let anger get the best of you, it's either 2 things. You either cause somebody's life, you cause your own life, or you wind up serving time. There's so many people out there, that wish they had anger control. They're sitting in prison right now, and they wish they had the anger control. They wish they can go back in the hand of time and change and say, listen, I wish I didn't lose control. There's so many people that wish that they're sitting in prison right now and wish they didn't lose control. Years ago, I heard of a story of a man getting damaged because I guess he was abusing this woman, but the woman wind up damaging his eyes, and he can't see. Years ago, also, I heard of another story where what happens when you lose control. He's stabbing I heard of a story where another man stabbed his kids, his wife, and gruesome. It's called losing control. When you let anger get the best of you, yes, some people are mentally ill. There are some people that are mentally ill. But when you let anger, and some people have these anger management problems, when you let anger get the best of you, it's only a matter of time. Only 2 things happen. You don't wind up dead, or you wind up harming somebody for life, or you're facing time in prison. So let us think before we lose control. I'm talking to myself and I'm talking to you. Sometimes you gotta shut and say, Lord, help me not lose control. Let me not lose control because this person is really pushing my buttons. Really pushing my buttons. Really pushing my buttons. So, ladies and gentlemen, folks, we gotta find different ways to ask God to help us control our anger. Because I know with some people, once you lose control, there's no turning back. And when you let anger as a demon and as a spirit, and when you let it get control of you, and the Bible says also that if you lose, now the scriptures say, now you can anger but not sin. You get angry but not sin, which is a very difficult thing to do. It's a very difficult thing to. When you have the Spirit of the Lord in you, you have to ask with every fiber of your being and say, Lord, can help me control myself. Help me to control my anger. Help me not to lose control. Because some people just see red. And once they see red, it's no. And you know that. Maybe you're that person. I know I was that person for a little while. Maybe you're that person. And maybe I'm speaking to you. Ask God to help clean your heart and help you to have self-control. The Bible talks about the fruits of the Spirit, and one of the spirits is self-control. It's easy to lose self-control. It's easy to make people get you upset and push that button to make you get angry and lose control. Because sometimes when we don't lose control, we regret saying or doing something that we don't even want to do. Because why? Because we lose control. Well, the live word of the day is coming out of Proverbs chapter 14, verses 29. Whosoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he has a hasty temper exalts folly. That means once you lose control, the last laugh is on you. Once you lose control, you get locked up. Once you lose control, you regret this decision that you make. Once you lose control, it seems like there's no turning back. Once you make that mistake, there's no turning back. Some mistakes you can't even fix. Some mistakes you can't turn back from. Something to think about. Well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. God bless. And if you like this content, if you're on YouTube, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you're on Facebook, hit the like button. Get the view up. If you're on Instagram, hit the like button as well. But this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. I'll be coming to you with more content. God bless and thank you for your support. Peace and blessings.